Hello everyone and welcome to week 80 of the top 5 wrestling animations of the week and the first week of 2021. So I've got a bit of a different graphical setup, some different, just a different look really, because I wanted to update it for this year, just because it's been the same since I started, so hopefully that looks okay for you guys. Big week this week, lots of great animations, but without further ado, let's just get into the honourable. And this week we have Dwayne YIFA with his TLC highlights. I never know how to pronounce that name. We have XWF with his Starship Pain. And we have CEW with his Black Mass. Now moving into the top 5, in 5th place we have SuplexNetwork with his Swanton Bomb. So more of a taunt would be nice here. The movements were decent, but I thought the speed was slightly slow. It had a nice impact. The reaction needed more, or at least more movement in the pin. It was mostly smooth, but there was a couple of small chops here and there, but overall I thought he did a good job. 4th place this week we have LMS with his Swanton Bomb. So the first angle and movements were near flawless. It was super smooth, it had a great flow, it had great accurate movements. I think it followed a good trajectory. And the little subtle movement you did of the camera was nice there as well. However, the second angle I just wasn't too fond of. The movements felt very fast and jerky. The tack was very clear under Omega, and I think it needed at least one more frame between the impact on the ladder and the impact on the map. Still, overall, I did think this was a great animation. 3rd place this week we have the combination of LMS and ARW with their Frog Splash. So I didn't really know how to do this. I didn't know if I would split it up and grade each half differently, but that's just too much. I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm just going to give them both points this week. So this was a really good combination here. It was a pretty smooth transition. I was quite impressed by that. It was a pretty smooth animation also. I liked the impact and the reaction. The movements were pretty solid also. I think a bit more movement after the initial impact would have been nice, but overall I think it's a simple move that was made harder with the collab, and I think you pulled it off very well. 2nd place this week we have ARW with his triple jump moonsault. So the running looked slightly odd due to the chair stopping him from moving his arms. It would have been nice to see him carry it in one hand and then move it to both hands mid-air, but that's just me slightly nitpicking. I loved the flip and I liked the reaction. I think Ricochet should have moved more after the landing, but his movements were solid on the rope bounce. The flip motion was pretty accurate. The tape was very clear on the chair however, which was a shame, but I thought overall this was a really great job. And 1st place this week, it's RAW with his extreme combination. So this was really smooth as always, it had great joint movements as always. I didn't like the camera angle too much, the rope being right in the camera was quite annoying, but I thought the motion of the Swanton was also a little bit weird, as he sort of turned to his right more than he should have. It's hard to describe because he didn't actually turn, but his trajectory kind of just slipped around to the right slightly. It's hard to explain. But I think there was a good impact on both moves. The reaction on the twist was solid, as were the joint movements. I loved the way he kicked his leg around, it was really nice. I think it could have maybe used a little bit more reaction on the Swanton, but overall this was really great. And now taking a look at the leaderboard, we don't have a 5th place, we don't have a 4th place, we do have a 3rd place however, and it's SuplexNetwork with his 1 point. 2nd place is joint between RAW and LMS, and 1st place is ARW on 7 points. So obviously the leaderboard's always going to look a bit weird for the first week, maybe even the first 2 depending who uploads and where they place. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching, hope everyone is having a good start to their new year, and bye bye.